What's up? This is The Real Deal again with another video. This video is about the black man's push against feminism. As you know, there's a so-called civil war between black men and black women on YouTube. And also out here in the community, period. But feminism is nothing new. It's nothing new at all. Go all the way back to Susan B. Anthony. You know, she was what you call the pioneer of feminism. You know, a lot of them white women, that's their idol. But let's get to us as a community, the black feminists. Look here, brothers. You've been co-signing for this shit. I've been watching you co-sign for this bullshit for the last 40 years, man. Since the 80s. It wasn't so prevalent in the 80s. But once them 90s came along with the music and the media, different movies, you know, it was the rise of the hoochie mama. Then after the OJ, that's really when the women seized an opportunity for economic separation. That's what I call it. Now, when we talk about the independent black woman, let's take a good look at the word independent. Independent means to separate from. So whenever I hear a woman talk about, I'm an independent black woman, that means you separate from the black man. You're a separate entity to me. That's what that means, you separate. Now what I mean by a lot of you brothers co-signing for that feminist movement, I mean, you know, you can just look at your basic, let's see, out here in these streets, man, a basic argument that's in public. You'll have a woman, she, all blah blah this and blah blah that. The dude usually like cool, you know, he like, I'm not finna argue with her in public because I know where it's finna go. And I'm gonna tell you where it go. You got these Captain Save-A-Ho ass niggas out here, man, that every time they see a female out here, they feel like it's their duty to jump up and protect her as they say, as her savior. You understand? Which doesn't do nothing but make matters worse. You know, so that's her green light right there. I know that I can disrespect any man, and another black man is gonna protect me whether I'm right or wrong. You see what I'm saying? And then with that comes, when you see these Asians, you know, and all of these other nationalities whooping on these sisters, and you see a lot of guys that's filming it and not intervening, you have to blame feminism for that. You know, because I can understand that. I can understand that totally. Now me, if I seen, you know, one of them Asians or whatever, you know, they whooping up on a sister, you know, you dig what I'm saying? Of course, you know, I'm a diffuse that situation. You know, I'm a diffuse that situation. But you got to understand, you know, brothers, that you can't take it personal like a lot of you doing on YouTube, taking it personal, you know, with the independent black woman, the feminist. You know, basically, I just suggest, man, we just talk about our own issues. You know, because I've been noticing, and I was somewhat surprised that a lot of women are flagging YouTube channels, but the black men are not flagging their channels. You know what I'm saying? But then let's get off of the internet and just let's go in the streets of society from what I see from my perspective. You know, I see black women as being this protected class, the only protected class in this country. You know what I'm saying? That the black woman can do whatever she want out here and no one is gonna correct her or say anything. And even if you do, you get a major pushback. You know, now, I'm gonna tell these sisters this though. You know, sooner or later that safety net is gonna come up. You know, and it's already somewhat open season on black women. But once that safety net come up, because it's coming up, because it's about white nationalism right now. And the feminism, the white feminists, they know that these white boys still control everything on this planet. And they might challenge the white man, but believe me, at the end of the day, they know who's in charge. It's still a man's world. It's still a man's world. And then I need you brothers, man, to understand that there is nothing that we have that we can oppress the black woman for her to be claiming this feminism shit. I can't keep her from getting a job. I can't stop her from having my baby. If she want it, she gonna have it, whether I want it or not. You dig what I'm saying? You know, they got all the jobs, and more than likely when you go to a job, it's always a woman that's the supervisor. You know, so how is it that we as black men can oppress the black woman? You know, that's a myth. You know, and that's one of the main problems I see with the pushback with the black men, is that we tired of hearing this independent black woman shit. If you independent, then, you know, you carry your ass over there on the other side of the fence. Leave us the hell alone. You know what I'm saying? And you know, with the brothers, man, on YouTube and everywhere else, even out here, man, you put too much emphasis, you know, on worrying about what these women out here is doing. You know, let them do what they do. You know, because at the end of the day, when the shit do hit the fan, and I hope it's not in my lifetime, unfortunately it's going to be in the grandchildren's lifetime, you know what I'm saying, where it's going to be this mass pushback, which is already starting with the Donald Trump administration, you know, of the minorities, which is women, you know, black, brown, you know, Asian. And for you black feminists, the white feminist's first priority is her white man. And I just see that the black feminists, man, they have their priorities all screwed up. And let me tell you, brothers, another thing about the feminists, man. A lot of them is my age, in the 50 club. See, back in them 80s and early 90s, and even as early as the 70s, when women was able to go into the workforce and work side by side with a man, you dig what I'm saying? You know, a lot of them started making that long paper. You know, they was able to buy homes and, you know, contribute to the economy. But what was different in the 70s and now is that you had a woman that she would pool her resources together with the black man. But let's fast forward like 30 years or 35 years. Now it's this thing about what's my money is my money, and can't no black man tell me shit when it's about me, myself, and I. You did? And a lot of women my age is what's teaching these young chicks this. Why you think it's so many women, man, under 35 is talking this feminist bullshit? That's because of the women that's 55 and over. Some of the first benefiters of affirmative action, you know, or the feminist movement. And the feminist movement has created a monster in the black community when it comes to the woman. Because I'm like this. Look, all the brothers, man, even my age, I got to look out for the police. Not only do I got to look out for the police, I got to look out for these goons out here. Not only do I have to look out for the goons, I got to look out for these racist ass white boys in the police department. You know what I'm saying? And then not only that, you know, a lot of you brothers got to come home and you got to listen to this militant ass bullshit that your feminist wife or feminist girlfriend is running down at you every day as soon as you come into the crib. And let's be perfectly clear. A lot of women don't consider themselves feminists, but they benefiting from the privilege, you know, of being a black woman and under that protective net that the white man has put over the black woman. Simply for division. But the answer and the key to that, my brothers, is hey, look, man, you know, start concentrating on us and our issues, man. You know, we got this, you know, these motherfucking goons out here, these faggot ass sons, you know, that these women have been raised, and then you got these bulldogger ass females, man, that's trying to check nuts with you, which they ain't got none. You know, it's just so many fronts that the black man, you know, is facing nowadays. Now there is some down-ass sisters out here, you know, and shout out to them. But right now I'm talking to the brothers. So, you know, y'all gonna have to just stay on the sidelines on this one. But the feminism in the black community is why we in the position that we in right now. And as long as you ostracize the black man and isolate him, you also isolating yourself too, sister. Real talk. Because as I said, if they was to get rid of all the men and boys in this country and annihilate our ass or either lock us up, where's that gonna leave the black woman? And I'm talking about them feminists. You're gonna be that white man's bed wench. You're gonna be, your daughter's gonna be, you know, raped, you know, loan you out to his friends. And then when you get a little too old and used up, he gonna kill you. And not only that, the white woman, which considers you her biggest competition, you know, she gonna figure out all type of ways to annihilate your ass. You know, but this gender war and all of that, this is my last video on that, because I don't even want to talk about that shit, because a lot of you sisters that's riding with them white women on that, you know you wrong. The women that's propping up this, the white man is better than the black man, you know damn well you wrong. You know what I'm saying? You know, cause shit, I don't give a fuck what you say. We still stronger than you. You ain't nowhere in the hell some woman 5'1", 120 pounds, you know, can stand up to me. You know? But anyway, let me get out of here, y'all. And it's just my message to the brothers, man, you know, about pushing back, you know, against this against the feminists, man. You know? I mean, if you gotta live by yourself, just live by yourself. There's nothing wrong with living by yourself. You understand? You know, you live longer, because as long as you in a household and you ain't got no peace of mind and you with these old militant ass females, you know what I'm saying? You know, that's keeping you down mentally. You know, because a man is born to lead. You know, and a man don't want just soul control. Don't nobody want no old stepford wife. You know what I'm saying? You know, you want a partner. You know, I listen to you, you listen to me. You know, we pool our resources together. You dig? But anyway, I'm gonna get on out of here for real though. If you like this video, subscribe or share it. And with that, I'm your man, the real deal, out of the city of Gary, Indiana. G.I. baby. Until next time, peace.